In these countries, people are almost no longer having children. And this is not just statistics anymore. It is a global demographic crisis that is changing the future of entire nations. Because when the birth rate falls below 2.1 children per woman, the population begins to shrink on its own. No wars, no disasters, just quietly over time. But first, let's look at the opposite. The country with the highest birth rate in the world is Niger, with around 6.5 to 7 children per woman. Other countries with very high birth rates include Chad, Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Somalia. In total, Africa's population grew by about 35 million people in 2023 alone. Scientists believe that Africa will become the only region in the world where significant population growth will continue until the end of the century. According to the UN's medium projection, the population will reach 2.448 billion people by 2050, and another 50 years later it will increase to 3.807 billion people. So why is the birth rate so important? The birth rate is critically important for ensuring demographic stability, economic growth, and maintaining social stability within a country. It affects the formation of the workforce, pension systems, and infrastructure planning, including schools and hospitals. A high birth rate ensures generational replacement, preventing population aging and labor shortages. Now, which countries have the lowest birth rates? The birth rate in Portugal is around 1.3 children per woman. The country is aging fast. Young people are leaving for better opportunities, and fewer young adults means fewer families. Starting a family here is increasingly seen as risky. Greece, around 1.3. Years of economic crisis destroyed stability. People simply don't feel secure enough to start a family. In Japan, around 1.3. Japan has long been known as one of the most rapidly aging countries in the world. Work, pressure, and loneliness. Life is built around survival and routine, not family. Germany is around 1.4 children per woman. Even with strong social support, people delay having children. Career, stability, and financial security come first. Family becomes something to plan later. Thailand. The birth rate is around 1.2 children per woman. This is a rapid shift. Urbanization, education, and new priorities are changing how people see life. Younger generations increasingly choose independence over starting a family. The birth rate in Spain is around 1.2 children per woman. Here, the crisis happens slowly through lifestyle. People keep saying, "First I need to get stable, then children." But stability keeps getting delayed. Young adults leave home later, struggle with jobs, and face extremely high housing costs. Family used to be a natural step. Now, it's a difficult decision. In Italy, the birth rate is around 1.2, one of the oldest countries in Europe. The number of elderly is growing, while the number of young people is shrinking. Low wages, economic uncertainty, and high costs make raising children expensive. A paradox appears. Family is still valued, but fewer people actually start one. Singapore, around 1.0, one of the richest countries in the world and one of the least fertile. Life is built around competition, from school to career. Housing is extremely expensive, relationships start later, and family is postponed. The government tries to increase birth rates, but the lifestyle itself is the real barrier. In Hong Kong, the birth rate is around 0.8. This is already a critical level. The main issue is housing, one of the most expensive real estate markets in the world. Many people live with their parents into their 30s. Add long working hours, stress, burnout, and life turns into a constant survival race. The birth rate in South Korea is around 0.7 children per woman, the lowest birth rate in the world. And this is already a national crisis. Expensive housing, intense work culture, and extreme pressure in education. But the key reason is deeper. More and more people say, "I don't want children because I can't give them a good life." Not a lack of desire, but a feeling of impossibility. If you compare all these countries, the same pattern appears again and again. Expensive life, expensive housing, work pressure, stress, late relationships, changing values. The old life path used to be simple: education, work, family, children. Now it looks different. Education, work, survival, stability that never comes. If you liked the video, don't forget to rate it with likes and comments.